Hi guys, today I'm going to do the exchange student tags. I normally don't do videos entirely in English. I normally teach English to Thai people, but this one I guess I would like to share to the world my experience of being an exchange student. Okay, here we go. Alright, the first question that is here would be, what is your name, age, nationality, and company? My name is Cherry, and now I am 29, going 30 in just a few months. And I'm from Thailand. I'm Thai, 100% Thai, and the company that I went with was AFS, American Field Service, which I believe until today it's one of the biggest exchange program company of the world, and they were very good, very organized. I'm not very sure about how they are at the moment, but back when I was an exchange student, which by the way I was 16 years old when I went, and yeah, they were very good, both in Thailand and in the country that I went to. Okay, and the second question, where are you spending your exchange year? I went to Finland. Finland, do you know where Finland is? Finland is in Scandinavia, like the north of Europe, next to Russia, and to the left would be Sweden. Yep. And the city that I lived in is called Vanta. It's an airport city next to Helsinki. Helsinki is the capital city of Finland. Okay, why did you decide to be an exchange student? I was 16. I loved English, and I think at the time I was quite a confident person, and I wanted to be independent. I wanted to try, experience living away from my family, fighting my own freedom. And I was lucky that my parents were very supportive of me for trying to become myself, to be independent in that way. So that's my reason. And I think it's pretty cool. I had to go through this process, examination process, like workshop interviews, panel interview. It was hardcore. Also the examination as well. It was hardcore for AFS. You cannot go even if you have enough money only. Yeah, I got the place, and my parents were supportive, so I just went. Number 4, what did you think when you first stepped out of the plane? Finland, I did a little bit of research before I went, that Finland it's one of the coldest countries in the world. So I remember that it was autumn when I arrived, and I thought it would be much colder than it actually is. So I was like, oh, it's not that cold. It was fine. Number 5, what is the weirdest thing you have tasted so far? Okay, the weirdest thing that I tasted in Finland. Oh dear, there were quite a few that I tasted. For example, this is very interesting. Salmiakki. Salmiakki is, I think in English it's called licorice, but it's very, very strong. Normally it comes in the form of candy, chewy candy, and people just chew it like chewing gum. Even chewing gums, they have this salmiakki flavor. God, I never heard anyone who's not Finnish who actually like it. They even make the salmiakki coffee, salmiakki tea and stuff, and oh my god, I couldn't. And I tried bear meat. It was quite gamey, very gamey actually. And yeah, reindeer meat. It was fine. I wasn't very keen on it, but yeah, it was edible, I guess. And there are other things, but normally Finnish food, it's quite simple. They don't add so much seasonings or ingredients into it. It's very plain. Okay, next one. Number 6. Have you done anything so far that you never thought was possible? I wouldn't say the weirdest thing. Yeah, it can be weirdest is that people there like to go to sauna, right? Normally at home, at my host family house, I would go to sauna alone. But one time the AFS organized this trip to take all the exchange students from all over the world to Lapland. It's the north of Finland. It's like on the Arctic Circle. We went to see Santa Claus village, went skiing, and for the first time of my life, I went in to sauna with a lot of people, like 50 people in one sauna room. Some of the exchange students, they were all naked. Me and my Thai friends, most of us just stay clothes. We wore swimsuits, and because we were shy, I was a good girl, very good girl. It was very awkward though to sit in a sauna room next to a naked man, Never seen such thing before. I was so young. I never seen the manhood part. And yeah, after the sauna, when you get very, very hot, you get out of the sauna room. You run outside. Normally, people just roll on the snow. Roll your body, your naked hot body on the snow to cool yourself down. And what's more extreme is that some people, including me, jumped into the frozen lake. Yeah. I haven't told you the temperature at that night. It was at night. At that night, I think it was about minus 26 degrees Celsius. Minus 26 degrees Celsius, okay? Yeah, a lot of us, including me, jumped into that lake, frozen lake. Ask me if I'm gonna do it again. No. It's too painful. Basically, I don't know how Finnish people thought that was recreational. I'm not sure. Anyways, that was quite an experience. I loved it. Oh yeah, and before I went there, I lived in Thailand, right? I'm Thai. I lived in Thailand, so I never ever seen snow before going there. So yeah, I remember the first snow, and I ran outside with my camera, with my film camera, and tried to take pictures of my first snow. It was very nice. And number 7, what has been the biggest challenge so far? Oh, at the time I was very young, so I was quite fearless at the time. I guess it would be, trying to fit in, because people there speak Finnish. And I speak English, and Finnish is one of the most difficult language in the world. Yes, it was, and it is still. And I could, for at least half the year, I couldn't understand a thing in Finnish, and it was difficult. But most of the people, at least in my generation, the same age, people can speak English pretty well, and my host family, they could speak English pretty well, so it wasn't so bad. But still, sit next to your friends who are chatting in Finnish and you couldn't understand what your friend's saying, even though you really want to join in, but you couldn't because you don't understand. That is just okay. Number 8. How do you like the school in your host country? The school in my host country is called Sorongin Lukio, and Lukio means high school, and I thought it's the best school ever. Maybe it's because of the Finnish educational system. I think it's very similar to university system because it's not like you've been forced to study. You know what I mean? You can go into class or not if you haven't got enough attendance, then you won't be able to sit in the exams. Like high school teenagers, they are treated pretty much as adults, and you choose your own subjects to take. Just like university students, you have to take certain amount of credits to pass. If you do, then you're fine. And everyone was nice to me. I was the only exchange student in that year in the school, and people were generally very kind to me, and I never actually encountered any racism in that school ever. Number 9, if your exchange year was a song, what would it be? Can I pass this one? I don't know. It was quite a mix, you know. I was happy for most of the time. I got depressed, maybe because I missed home. I got homesick a little bit. It was cold, it was dark, and you know, being away from your family for a long time when you're that young, I missed my parents. I missed Thailand. I missed the heat. I missed the sun, I guess. I don't know what song. Can I pass? Let me pass. Sorry. I felt like I changed a little bit. I think I found myself when I was in Finland. I had a lot of time to be with myself. I had a lot of time to develop my own mentality, you know. So yeah, I believe that I have become who I am today because I went to Finland, because of that exchange program that I participated. I know it was a long time ago. I'm an old lady now. So anyways, that's my experience. And okay, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. For Thai viewer, I have a Facebook fan page, www.facebook.com/cherry.englishbright, where I share tips and tricks for learning English. Okay, and if you like these videos, please thumbs up and subscribe if you want more videos. Nothing else. So I'm going. Thanks for watching. Bye.